I'm live. Flash. See if anyone wants to talk. Oh my god. What's up? Welcome. This is the first one. Hey, Iris West Allen. This is just a test run. What's going on, everyone? We're just doing like a little pre-show before Flash starts. What up? What up? What up? What's up, the Batman? What up, Joseph Martin? What's going on? Yeah, I know you who you are, the Batman. I know who you are. We're just doing a pre-show before the show starts, just testing it to see how it goes, to see if we get any people interested in doing like a pre-show discussion to get amped for the show that starts in about an hour. We'll see how it goes. So thank you for joining. This is my first live, so bear with me. Well, my first live on YouTube. And in case you don't know, I on Twitter at 8 p.m. Eastern time, so in about an hour, I go live and I put the show on for anyone that cannot watch the show live, or they have to wait till the next day to watch it like on the app, or if they have to wait for it to show up on Netflix or whatever. So I go live. Don't need to apologize, but yeah, I go live on Twitter 8 p.m. every Tuesday that the show is all new. Same name, Big Girl Geek, girl with a U instead of an I. So if you cannot watch the show live, then head over to my Twitter page, follow me, and you get to watch the show live with us and we discuss. So this is going to be like the pre-show, and we'll discuss the topics of the show, and we'll discuss last week and what we think is going to happen and all that. So the big news and the big rumor this week with The Flash, of course, is that Carlos Valdez, who plays Cisco, is one of the people that could be leaving. The big news is that there could be 2 cast members, series regular cast members that can be leaving the show, and the big first name drop is that it's going to be Cisco. What do you guys think about that? Let me know in the comments. Do you think Cisco's leaving? I'll start. I think he probably is going to leave. We've seen him out of nowhere, and I've said this in other reviews, out of nowhere just decide that he wants this cure and he doesn't want to be a metahuman. And it's like, I don't know where that's coming from, because Cisco has always loved this whole thing, this whole superhero thing. He loves naming the metas. He loves it. He wanted to be a superhero. He even said last season, when Melting Pot almost touched him, that he wanted to keep his powers. He loved his powers. And that's my thing too, Joseph Martin. If he wants to leave, or even if he doesn't want to leave, the Flash has been treating him like trash. Let him go take his talents elsewhere and be great somewhere else, on Broadway and music, acting, wherever he wants to go. I know he'll be great. So I'm not too upset if they do choose to leave, to have him exit the show, or if he is the one that is leaving. So yeah, all signs point to Cisco. He all of a sudden wants a cure. He's been missing episodes. I know he's been filming, or he had been filming with Melissa, their short movie, but it's just, I don't know. So that's the first person. Yes, hold on. Yes.
Hey guys, it's Big Girl Geek. Don't forget to subscribe to Big Girl Geek. She's at 200 and
This is my daughter, for those that don't know.
subscribers. So trying to make her get to 300. So stay aware. Don't forget to subscribe. And don't forget to subscribe to me, Little Girl Geek. I'm trying to get to 60 subscribers by the end of February. So let's make that happen.
Thank you.
And I'm gonna watch The Flash on you got.
Thank you.
Sure, thank you.
So, yeah, so the second name that I think could be leaving, it's either going to be Jessica Parker Kennedy, who plays Nora, because we all know Nora cannot stay in the future forever. Barry stayed in Flashpoint for like 2 seconds, and everything got messed up. Nora's been there for months, almost a year, and nothing is happening. So I think she might be the second character, if not her. Jesse L. Martin. I know a lot of people want it to be Danielle Panabaker. I don't think it's going to be Danielle Panabaker. I honestly don't think it's going to be her. She just got to direct an episode. She is like posting. She's the only one that posts about this damn show besides like Hartley and the other Danielle Nicolette. So I don't know if it's going to be her. I know people want it to be her, but honestly, realistically, if we're being realistic, I honestly think it's going to be Carlos and Jessica Parker Kennedy, because Nora has to go back to the future. She cannot stay. She has to get conceived. You know, she has to be born. She can't be there forever. Hold on. Let's try to see. I know I missed a comment. Okay. Hey, Wendy. You don't think anyone's leaving? You don't think Carlos is gonna leave? Why? I think Carlos is out, man. I'm sorry. Joseph Martin says Danielle. But yeah, I don't know. So that's the big news, that we may be losing two major, may or may not be, I mean, these are all rumors, losing two major characters. I've said this in my review of Flash episodes, too many metas on the team. The comic has worked so well because it's just speedsters, you know. He doesn't need Barry, doesn't need scientists, because he is a scientist. And I wouldn't mind the scientists if the writers haven't written themselves into a corner and now Barry just relies on Cisco and Caitlin to do everything. Barry makes his own suits. Barry invents Gideon. I don't know. This has all been said. What do you guys think? It's just too many. And if you're going to keep metas to keep the show fresh, I mean, Arrow, I heard, spoiler, I don't watch the show, has gotten rid of somebody. I mean, they have no problem letting cast members go. I don't know what the Flash's problem is. Like, bring in some new blood. Like, I want to see some new metas. Like, The Question, Animal Man. I want to see Rocket. I've been campaigning for Rocket so bad. Rocket, Bumblebee, Booster Gold. So many people. There's so many characters that have not been on screen on any of these shows on the CW, as well as like Gotham, that we have not seen, that they could bring on the Flash if they would just let go of some of these people. Yeah. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know. And so that was the big rumor for this week for the Flash. And what did you guys think of last week's episode? I'm over Cicada as the big bad. I think the Flash should change their format going forward, where we don't need to have the big bad take up all 23 episodes of the season, because especially, or this big bad, or if it's a non-speedster, because this guy is so boring. Last season, DeVoe, I was over DeVoe's plan, and his giant plan to me turned out to be a bust. Cicada's not scary. They miscast Chris Klein as Cicada, so he's not scary at all. What do you guys think about him as the big bad of the season? He's not. Slay Nay, what's up? I don't know if I said hi to you earlier, but yeah, Cicada is not an interesting villain at all. His motivation is okay, I guess. I get it, but no. Exactly. No long season. Mid-season finale should definitely wrap up Cicada, and we should be focusing on Thawne and Nora, because obviously Thawne is kind of the obviously the main villain. No offense. I'm not offended, Batman, but you know I go hard for my Iris. I have my deep Iris love. I go hard for her. She's well protected by me, I tell you. I'm not offended. But if it makes sense, if you bring up valid arguments to why you don't like Iris, or something that Iris did is wrong, because she's not perfect. No matter what certain, I know popular YouTube channels like to call her a Mary Sue or whatever, but I don't know, that's not even the case. That came out this week. That was a big thing in the news because of last week's episode, that Iris was the one that actually hurt Cicada after all this time, when other people with powers could not hurt him apparently. But I guess nobody's been watching, because I'm pretty sure Barry about 2 or 3 weeks ago was about to kill him if Nora had stepped in. So Barry has taken out Cicada, so I don't understand the issue there. Maybe I'm missing something. I'm sure Barry has hurt him, Caitlin has hurt him, or Killer Frost has hurt him, so I'm not connecting it. I'm not understanding the outrage because Iris was able to stab him. She's hurt metas before. She's killed Savitar. I don't get it. She was trained to fight and shoot by her police officer father. I don't get why people don't get that. She's about to get Cicada because she's not a meta. Exactly, like Iris, we even seen a flashback of Joe teaching Iris and Barry how to spar. So we know Iris knows how to fight. She's punched out her brother. She's always been, independent and willing to fight. So I don't understand why people are having such a hard time with this. Yeah, she should be able to get Cicada. Yes, he bent a bar, and yes, he's powerful and strong, but we've seen people that have non-super strength go up against people with super strength. We've seen Barry do it. He doesn't have super strength. We've seen people that have non-super strength powers fight Supergirl and Superman, and it's fine. So we all know why, the reason why some people can't just understand Iris's role. Maybe Cicada weakness is pepper spray. Anybody's weakness is pepper spray. You get pepper sprayed in the eye, that hurts. Batman isn't a meta and he kicks ass regularly. Exactly. Batman's not a meta, he's just a guy that knows how to fight. Arrow isn't a meta, he's just a guy that knows how to fight. So I don't understand what is the big deal about Iris knowing how to defend herself. What do you want? Like, so either she is a damsel in distress or she's doing too much. Like I said, I don't get it. So do you want her to be a damsel in distress? I thought we were over those days, especially on the CW. I don't know. I don't get it. Does not make sense to me. But I don't know if people are just used to the wife or the girlfriend getting knocked out and they just can't handle it. Iris has never been that type of girl. Iris has been the only person on that show to not get knocked out and be laying on the ground at the end of an episode that I can remember. We do. We all have our opinion about Iris. And you can have your opinion. Hey, Mr. Mac for the win. You can have your opinion. That's fine. But like I said, we could just discuss it. Open to discussion. I love open discussion. I love opposition, as long as it's clean and fun and in good health, good spirits, and we don't have to like be mean. I mean, I feel as a rule, the son-daughter taught how to defend herself even in real life. I feel like if Grace wakes up from her coma, the story would be more interesting because she knows Nora's name and will tell her uncle. Yeah, I need Grace to wake up because everyone's thinking that was her in the future because when Nora went into her minds because she had the long blonde hair. So, yeah, we need some explanation of that. It's like the Flash's problem. They'll drop something like that, and then now it's been, 2 weeks? And we've had no follow-up to that. Hello? Writing is all over the place. I don't get that. It's been 2 weeks. Yeah, it has 2 weeks since that reveal, and we have not had any follow-up to what we saw. And then the whole story last week with Nora trying to get Wells off her scent. So unnecessary. I already saw the Council of Wells like 4 times. I do not need to see the Council of Mrs. Wells either. I'm so sick of it. Going back to who needs to leave the show. Sorry, not sorry. Tom Cavanaugh can go. Do we need a new version of Wells every season? Do we really? He can go too. He can honestly go too. Be gone. I'm sorry. And Tom Cavanaugh looked like he done checked out of the show as well. He looks like he's not here for it. It is tired. I like Tom. It's tired. He's tired. I don't even think he's trying to act anymore. It's like he's phoning it in. He can go. So if it's not Nora that we lose, my next guess is Tom. So it can either be Carlos and Tom, Carlos and Nora, Nora and Tom. Those are my choices. Yeah, just bring back Earth 2 Harry. Yeah, honestly, like original W. Harris just said, bring back original Harry from Earth 2 and call it a day. Somehow give him his intelligence back because these other ones aren't. HR was okay. He's dead, which was kind of predictable. Everyone said, they brought in this new Wells. He's probably going to be the one that dies, especially when they showed that he could change his face with the pen. We were like, So, yeah. Please, I can't take any more Wells, man. I can't. Every season, I can't take it. But The other rumor is that there's going to be a major character death, and I don't think they're going to kill Cisco. So I can definitely just see them killing Wells again. This version of Wells. Another Wells death. But I'm like, that's so played out. Yeah, I just did that in season 3. Writing always all over the place. Tama, Carlos, Nora not going nowhere. She's on plot point with Carlos or Joe West. I said Joe West too. Joe West is up there. It's like everyone except Danielle. I know they're not getting rid of Danielle Panabaker. They're just not. We just need to come to terms with that. For those that want her gone, they're just not. But Nora, like I said, I don't know if you were in the chat earlier, Nora has to go back to the future. If you remember in Flashpoint, Barry was there for 3 months before he started losing his memories. I don't know why that's not applying to Nora for some strange reason. So, Tom as the Reverse Flash is not working for me. I like the other guy who played the Reverse Flash. The other guy that plays the Reverse Flash is better. Tom is scary when he wants to do it. Like, he was scary in the 100 episode. But lately, in these couple episodes, I think he's been phoning it in because he's tired of the show and it's not been working for me. Him in the jail cell has not been working for me. When they did the 100 episode and he was in the time vault, he was scary to me. I love when he gets angry with Barry. Joe is not leaving. It doesn't even make sense now that he and Cecile has Jenna. Wendy, I know you don't want Joe to go. I know you love Jesse L. Martin, but he's on the list. It's possible that he's out of here. Tom does make a great Reverse Flash. He's scary, but lately, like I said, it's been phoning it in, and he's on my list of possibles that are out of here. Carlos, Tom, Jessica, and Jesse, honestly. Which then also means Cecile, because if we don't have Jesse, we don't need Cecile. But Jesse's like at the bottom of the list. Yeah, Jenna just disappeared. Poor child. When she went up, she pulled like a Judy from Family Matters. She went upstairs and never came back. Matt is on another show. Plus, he said he was done with the Flash. Reason why Wells is back is Reverse Flash. I heard that he is on another show too. Hey, Augusta Tufts. No reason. No, don't be late. You know, I said we'll do it for an hour. This is my first time. It's like last minute. I just wanted to test it to see if a pre-show was something that people would be interested in all over. You know, not just Twitter fam, of course you guys, but like other people too, just to see if it would be something people would be interested in doing. But yeah, he's always following the cast and stuff, and like liking their photos and saying things like that. So I guess if he doesn't want to be Reverse Flash, hey, he don't want to be Reverse Flash. Can't blame him. It is the CW. So yeah, I don't know. Jesse L. Martin is definitely on that list and not just because he was out. We all know he had a back injury, and that explains why he's been gone. But I don't know. Do you believe that Dawn will appear in the last episode of season 5 or in the crossover crisis? Hard to say. I don't know if he's coming. I know they like to play games with us because they do read our tweets and they know that the fandom is expecting the Tornado Twins and expecting Dawn. So I know on the Scrabble board they put brother and all of that. So they could just be messing with us because do you think they'd really be that obvious? Like, we all know who the mystery girl was the minute we saw her at Barrett and Iris' wedding. I don't know. I don't know about tonight's episode now that Era has their obvious reveal. So tonight might be one of those let's keep the trend going episode. Did you guys hear that Caitlin might leave? Yes, we touched on that. Hold on, let me go back real fast to Don. If he does show up, I do think he will probably show up not in Crisis, because I think that's supposed to be Arrow's, unfortunately. That's leaning towards to be Arrow's big thing. So he might show up in the season finale of Flash. We did talk about Caitlin. Like I said, I don't think she's the one that may be leaving. I just think that's maybe a rumor that West Island fans may have put out just because we want her gone. But yeah, so what do you think of the season so far? I had such high hopes for this season, and it is falling flat for me. It's just been a big letdown. The Nora stuff is going on too long, and as a fan of Barry and Iris, I can't believe I'm saying that, but the Nora stuff is just dragging. She acts too kiddie for me, and she's the same age as them, or supposed to be the same age as them. I know she's older than them in real life, but her character Nora is supposed to be a little bit older, and she just acts like such a little kid. I don't know. It's been disappointing. I feel like the writing is all over the place. That they hired the wrong guy to play the bad guy, and they have no real direction for the show. And it's sad. I'm not as excited as I used to be. I'm trying to amp myself up for the show like I used to be in like season 3 and everything. And I don't know. I'm just having a hard time. I'm just gonna go back and read some of this. Do that. I don't know about time. So let's keep the trend going. Episode. Caitlin leaves season. Maybe Joe, Cecile, and Jenna can move to Keystone City, but I don't want Danielle, Nicolette to leave either. I don't either, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. Grant won't be in tonight's episode much because this was the episode they shot around his wedding. Yes, that's true. He's not really in the episode. This is going to be a Nora episode. We might have just seen all his scenes in a flash preview if you saw that. Like I said, with Cecile, I don't know because I don't know if Joe's leaving. Like, he's on the list, but I don't know because then it's like, why would they make Danielle Nicolette a regular? Why would they give Jenna a baby? I feel like Joe and Cecile have to somehow get married. So, like, they just really just living it up, not married. I feel like a wedding is coming for them, or should at least be coming. They deserve that. We deserve to see that, right? So I don't know. But yeah, this so I think Dawn will show up at the end of this season. The season so far for me has been lackluster, and I'm holding on. I really hope, like, I'm just not excited about it as I used to be, but, I used to be like, oh my God, the Flash. Now I'm just like, oh yeah, the Flash is on. I feel like I have to watch it out of obligation just because I have to finish what I started. I wish they would bring back some of the old writers. But what do you guys think of the season so far? Am I the only one feeling this? Am I the only one feeling defeated? What do you guys think? Are you enjoying it? The Batman. I think you asked me that question. Oh, and on another Flash note, I think it's very funny that we're getting confirmed Aquaman 2 has a whole like writing staff, and they're doing an Aquaman spinoff, but we still no word on the Flash movie, which is sad. Maybe Joe and Cecile get married and leave the city with the baby, and that's how the characters leave. That could be true. Maybe Joe is like, you know what? I'm really old now. I want to raise this baby, and I don't want to raise it around all of this craziness, and he decides to leave. I'm not really feeling this season. I hope it picks up. It's just slightly better than season 4, but not by much. Exactly, I agree with that. Joseph Martin, it is better than season 4. That was a disaster, and it started off with such potential. And I even going to segue. This is a good segue into a new topic. Ralph's character development. He is so much better. He is so much better than he was last season. I could not stand his ass last season. I felt like he took up so much crucial screen time and took so much away from Barry, but he's so much better, and I'm enjoying it. What about the casting call for Newborn Baby? Yes, I actually like Ralph this season. I did see that there was a casting call for some newborn babies. Now, usually when they cast children, they cast twins, like, like Full House, like Mary-Kate and Ashley. They want two kids. So I don't know if that could just be they need one child, and it could be Dawn, and they need 2 babies to play Dawn in case one, gets tired or one is not performing right, and they have a backup. Or I don't know if they're casting twins to play Nora and Dawn. I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't know. It's hard to say. But I did see that casting call, which is very interesting. So I don't know. Like I said, all signs are kind of pointing to Dawn, but I'm like, the writers cannot be that silly and just let us know that early. But hey, this is the Flash we're talking about. Anything goes. Time check. All right, 7:30. Show's gonna start in a half hour again. If you don't know, but I think most of you do know. If you can't watch the show live at your own home, I live stream on Twitter. Don't tell because I don't want to get blocked for live streaming, but I do live stream the show over Twitter, same name, Big Girl Geek, for those that can't watch. Every Tuesday that the episode is brand new. You still dislike Ralph, but he is better. I don't know. I don't dislike him at all now. I feel like he's good. Which brings me again back to my point. Like, Ralph and Barry in the comics are friends. That's comic book accuracy. Why do we need so many detectives? If Ralph is a detective, Barry's a CSI, Joe's a detective, we need Sherlock Wells as a detective? Too many. In the New 52, Nora had a brother. I forget his name, but that was Flash Kids with Jessica Cruz. The name Nora was Barry and Cruz's daughter. I heard the babies didn't have to be related. Yes, for those of you that don't read The Flash, that is very true. Nora is actually the daughter of Barry and Jessica Cruz, the Green Lantern, who's coming up, who they're featuring heavily in the Justice League versus the Fatal Five, which is a new animated movie coming out. So they're bringing in Jessica Cruz into this universe. So I'm very, very interested to see if Jessica Cruz pops her ass up on the Flash. If she pops her ass up on the Flash, I'm gonna have a problem now, because that's Barry's other girl, and I ain't here for that. We are Barry and Iris gold standard over here, okay? Do not need Jessica Cruz popping her ass up on the CW in any of those shows. I want her away. At one point in the comics, Iris was from the future. Yes, that's true too. They have changed Barry and Iris' story. I know we all, you know, they're the gold standard, which is true. They've been in the comics. They are the comic book canon story, but he has had other relationships, and he did have a daughter with Green Lantern Jessica Cruz. So I can't see them doing that on the Flash though. But you never know. Like I said, all of a sudden she's popping her butt up on these other DC shows, and I'm like, hold on now, she getting a little too close to home. You're getting a little too close. I love the reign of the Superman. Me too. I did too. I'm very I'm kind of excited. I'm excited for the Justice League versus the Fatal Five, because it's the same voice actors that did the Justice League animated series. This season is slightly better than season 4. I agree. This season is finally starting the Central City Citizen article, but I feel like they should have started the come up for the article last season. Yeah. Central City Citizen. Honestly, I know the fans that I do know from Twitter, the people in here that I do know from Twitter, not fans, we, go hard for Iris leading the team last season, but I'd rather her have started her journalism last season than this season. So yeah, I agree with that. Love anything with Batman on it. The Batman, you're gonna hate me. But Batman himself, like the comic book character, he's always been like down here for me, and it's always been like Superman and Wonder Woman, then like Batman down here. Leave my Batman alone, then leave Iris alone. I'm gonna leave Batman alone. I just did a whole video on who I think should play the next Batman now that Ben Affleck is out. Batman has been growing on me over the last few years, I have to tell you. But before, I couldn't stand his butt. He was just so annoying to me. But he's growing on me. He's growing on me. Who do you think should be the next Batman? This is off topic from The Flash, I know, but... No, the character. The character Batman. He used to get on my nerves. Not you, the actual character. I have love-hate relationship with Batman. Sometimes he's written as being too perfect to be human. Yeah, I guess it is a love-hate relationship for me too with him. I used to be like, oh, I couldn't stand him. Like, But yeah, he's growing on me. Oh, which is a good segue to the Batwoman show that's coming on the CW. What do you guys think they're going to do with that in relation to The Flash? Batman is my favorite DC superhero. Really? You too? Why? I joke. I think Batwoman would probably feature more with Supergirl crossovers than The Flash, but I don't know. What do you guys think? It seemed like her and Kara had like more of a bond in that crossover than her and Barry. She may take Oliver's place if Oliver dies in the crossover. Batman's the best DC superhero. Hey, I ain't see you. Where you come from with that? Who don't love the Batman? Who don't love the Cape Crusader? This girl. Not that I hate him, but I'm just like I said, he's growing on me. He's growing on me. Like I watched the cartoon and everything back in the day. Don't get me wrong. I love Batman Beyond, but I don't know. Something about Batman used to always irk me. I've been saying that the Batwoman will replace Arrow. I think the Batwoman is going to replace Arrow. I think Oliver is dying in crisis. They're going to make it all about him instead of all about Barry. And I think they brought in Batwoman to replace him. And I also think once he goes, maybe they'll bring in Black Lightning to this mix. And then it can't be called the Arrowverse anymore, can it? What would they call it? The Flashverse? That was the second show. Anybody watch Legends? Anybody know what's going on over there? I don't watch anymore. Have you been watching the new Young Justice? Yes, Rodline, I have been watching the Young Justice. If you check out my channel, I have all of my reviews of all Young Justice Outsider episodes there. And I love that show. Love that show. Please check it out and check out my reviews. I think you'll enjoy them. I don't watch Legends anymore either. It really got goofy. I think I saw one episode they were fighting a giant Teletubby or something, and I was like, nope, I'm out of here. Could not. I saw that giant gummy bear that they was fighting, and I said, this ain't for me. Yeah, season 1 was, oh my god, season 1 of Legends was the bomb. I don't know why they got rid of Hawk Girl and Hawkman. Even though that version of Vandal Savage was a bit like too tame, he was a bit whack. If I'm being honest, I still enjoyed the first season of Legends. I don't know why they changed that direction. And then they had everyone leave. Leonard Stark wanted to leave. Firestorm wanted to leave. That means you had to get rid of Jackson. Then Wally left. I was like, I know a lot of people do like it because it is it does its own thing and it doesn't take itself too serious. But I'm like, I can't. Bebo is awesome. Everyone keeps telling me that Bebo, that's his name, Bebo's awesome. I'm like, no, I'm not going to watch them sit here and fight no giant teddy bear, no Care Bear. I can't do it. I was cheering for the bad guy. I can't do it, man. I like my superhero shows to be fun, like The Flash was in the first couple seasons, but every now and again some seriousness keeps it going. Not watching no giant Care Bear. I can't do it. Bebo is a true god. Oh, is that what's going on? Like I said, I haven't watched it. I know Constantine's on there now, and everybody wanted that show back. So I'm glad they got Constantine on the show, and that's what they wanted. So, I mean, that's good. But why do we have to get rid of Wally? I don't even want to get into Wally because I don't know. Do I want to get into why we need Wally West on The Flash? Do we have time? That could be the rest of the damn discussion. They made a huge mistake. I know Keenan wanted to leave. We couldn't get a different version of Wally. They made a huge mistake letting go of Wally West on The Flash. You can't have The Flash and introduce Wally West and not keep Wally West. Wally West and Flash, hand in hand. Flash, Wally West, Flash. They go together like peanut butter and jelly. I can't believe it. Then I was like, okay, Legends, fine. As long as he's still where I can watch him, I'm fine. And then he decided to leave to pursue other projects. I said, okay. They're going to bring in somebody to replace him. They didn't, and I'm hurt. I'm hurt. I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, comic book enthusiasts, I believe Wally is faster than Barry in the comics, no? Yes? No? Correct me if I'm wrong, but Wally is like, right now, supposedly the best Flash that there ever has been. Correct me if I'm wrong. So I am correct. Yeah, so I guess maybe that's why they got rid of him, because the show's called The Flash. I don't know. Okay, so I am right. Speaking of the CWC, where's Vixen? Where's her show? The cartoon. I was watching that. I don't think they've had a new season of that, right? No? Man, CW, man. Oh my God. Could they let me run that, please? Can the CW let me run the superhero division? The DC TV division? I get all that shit right. I'm telling you. I'll get it right. They abandoned it? That's awful, man. I know the girl that talks for her, not the girl, the woman, the actress that voiced her, had like, you know, a bunch of other stuff going on, but that was a good, and it wasn't even long episodes. Weren't they like 2 minutes? Like, how? Why would they abandon that? If they let you run it, then Iris gonna take over as the main character. Well, according to y'all, she already is the main character now, ain't she? So, couldn't do much more. I thought she already was the main character. And that's not true. I would not have her take over as the main character. It would not be called the Iris Show, okay? Contrary to popular opinion online, I am a Flash fan, and I want to see Barry do what he's supposed to do. And she is the female lead, yes. So, I mean, she's second billed after Grant. She's going to get the most screen time out of every other character. Just is what it is. If I ran the DC TV division of the CW, oh my God. Oh, Lord. You would be seeing Sue Dibney. Like I said, you would be seeing Bumblebee, Rocket, Question, Animal Man. Oh my God. You see Zatanna on there. Y'all would love it. Let me ask you a question. You can ask me anything. You see, I'm bringing some Young Justice Outsiders people from this season because that show knows what it's doing. Would you be happy if Iris beat Superman? Like, what do you mean if she beat Superman? If they got into an altercation and she beat him up? No, that wouldn't make any sense. No. Superman or Supergirl? I don't, like, what do you mean? If any show hit under 2 million under my watch, it'd be going, Arrow. Exactly. But she's never beat Superman or Supergirl. Cicada is nowhere near Superman or Supergirl level. That doesn't equate. It's not equating for me. It's not computing. You would definitely see Forger. You would definitely see Nightwing. Do you think Cynthia Cisco X will come back for an episode? I don't think so. I think that's all wrapped up. They got him a new love interest now, which sucks. Him and Cynthia, and you know what I see online? People act like him and Cynthia was this great super couple, but we never really got to see their development. I don't know where that's coming from. Iris didn't fight Superman though. Cicada is a normal human being that's controlled by Meditech. Take that shard out his chest. Sorry. And he's normal. It's very true. That's what I'm saying. Cicada is not on Superman's level, so it's not a fair comparison. Now, if Iris were to beat, who could I get? I don't even know. I don't know why Icicle Jr. popped in my head. That's not even, I don't know. Cisco will leave for family life. Yep, that's what they're going for. Like, he's probably going to be normal. Hey, someone else I didn't notice before. When does the Flash start? The Flash starts in 20 minutes. I don't know if you follow me on Twitter, but that's where I go. I will be live streaming the show. We did get some new people that just aren't chatting. I live stream the show for people that can't watch live on Twitter. Same name, Big Girl Geek, in 20 minutes. I mean, like, we clearly saw him saying that the thing is in his chest is making him stronger. Yeah, but I'm saying, like, but the Batman, all right. All she really did was just grab the nearest thing and stab him in the chest. I don't understand the big deal. And she dodged him. Same last season when she fought DeVoe's wife. Apparently, y'all weren't mad that DeVoe's wife knew how to handle a sword. She was all of a sudden a goddamn samurai. Where did that come from? She's a professor. Where did she learn how to do samurai swordsman work? I only hope they don't kill Cisco for him to make his exit, let him leave Central City. Yeah. I don't think they're going to kill him, I think. Even though they're saying somebody's going to die, I don't think it's Cisco. Oh, I was pissed, trust me. Yeah, I mean, so hey. That's what the CW does. That's what they do on these shows. They're all about this new, like, you know, girl power stuff, and we got to let it ride. Nothing wrong with it. Do we got to see at least, you rather see them fighting like that, or you rather see them bitch slapping each other and fighting over some dumbass love triangle, or who's going to get the man? Come on now. You don't want to see that. I don't want, you know what I mean? How do you feel about Felicity pregnant? I do not watch Arrow. Sorry if that was a spoiler. I don't know. Sorry, I just read the comments, so I don't know if anyone in here watches Arrow and is not caught up. I'm so sorry. But I don't watch Arrow. I find it interesting, though, from what I did see online, that they have a daughter from the future. I don't know if the same writers are writing for Arrow. It's very weird. It's very weird that they have the same exact story. So let's see. I don't watch Arrow, but you know, a lot of people tweet things on my timeline. Barry went to jail and had a whole the trial of the Flash story arc. Oliver went to jail. Barry and Iris have a daughter from the future. Oliver and Felicity have a daughter from the future. Oliver and Felicity got married during Barry and Iris's wedding. What's up? Can somebody explain what the heck is going on? And it looks like Oliver is going to steal Barry's storyline for Crisis. What's up? I'm not feeling it. I think it's rather kind of offended that they can't even... They're doing flash forward scenes in the future and their daughter is within them. Oh, okay. This show's been like that since season 1. Their show's been like that since season 1. Okay, but yeah, I don't know. It's very strange. It's very strange. I don't get it. He has a gaping wound in his chest. You ever have a serious wound and you bump it, you see color and cuss a lot, so yeah, you just stop. But still, it's a no for me. Yeah, it's a no. It's a no. Get some original stories. It's a no. The only time I watch Arrow is when I'm forced to, when they do a crossover with The Flash and Supergirl. Other than that, I don't watch. I don't know anything going on. I know apparently someone left. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why there's another girl that has the Sonic that's playing Black Canary. I don't know what the heck is going on over there. If I did watch the show, I do know if I had to pick a side in that whole debate, I would kind of want Oliver to be with Black Canary because I just love their relationship. They have a whole family together, and I won't want that comic book accurate relationship. So that's another spoiler. I'm not going to read it unless everyone says it's okay. Yeah, show starts about like 15 minutes, so if you guys don't have live TV or live link you can watch live, just check me out on Twitter at Big Girl Geek, and we'll watch the show, we discuss, and then we'll post my review on my channel. It was all over the internet. Okay, well then Curtis left. Was Curtis Mr. Terrific? Yes. The same day Flash got his power, he was all over the city. Mr. Terrific is a great character. He's going to be in the Justice League versus the Fatal Five. So they're doing more with Mr. Terrific, which is great to see. Man, just give me one day to revamp that whole DC TV universe. I would have Martian Manhunter or Supergirl doing what he's supposed to do. I don't even think James does Guardian anymore. That whole thing got messed up. Whew. Oh my god, I would have so many characters. Saw the trailer today. See you on Twitter in a few minutes. Alright. Are you on feminism? Am I a feminist? Am I a feminist? Is that what you're asking? Am I a feminist? I'm all for women. All for women. If that's what you mean, yes. I am one. So, yeah. I'm all for equal rights, equal pay, all that. Now, if you're asking because of Supergirl, I do think sometimes they overdo it a bit. I will say that. But, yeah, I mean, I have no problems with girls kicking ass. I mean, they do it in real life, so, it's real life. We're not all weak and powerful, weak and non-powerful. Some of us know how to kick butt. These shows would be all on like TNT or TBS if I was in charge. If I was in charge, these shows would be on the DC Universe app. Just wanted to talk to you about some things in the show, but never mind now. You can talk to me. Like I said, I don't get offended. I'm not easily... The Batman, I'm not easily offended. You can't really offend me. I swear, I promise you can't really offend me. I don't get offended from people online. I really, truly don't. I laugh it off. Like, Wendy, she knows me. She'll tell you, nothing offends me. Like, when people comment on stuff, I'm not offended. You would have to say something like racist or something like that to get me offended. And not even offended, but angry. But no, I'm not like, no, I'm not easily offended. So you can talk to me. But yes, I would definitely have everything on the DCU app because they could curse over there, they could show things over there. Titans, I'm just gonna say it. Titans is the best DC TV show out right now that's not animated, because animated, if I had to do animated and live action, Young Justice Outsiders is up here, is first. But these Titans, best TV show out right now. Doom Patrol starts Friday. We'll see how Doom Patrol goes. At least with Doom Patrol, though, from the trailer, it looks like I can actually see what's going on, because Titans is so dark. Half the time I'm like, what are they doing? But yeah. Agent Liberty was a bit over. I totally agree. Yeah, Supergirl has it takes it to the extreme sometimes, and I'm like, calm down. Let's see what this. Like, some of the things what happened on Titans. Well, yeah, some of that stuff on Titans, I was like, yo, the way they were doing them scenes where people was just getting killed, I was like, damn, I wish they could do that on the Flash. Even that scene where, you know, that quick little sex scene that Corey had, I was like, woo, I wish Barry and Iris could, man. Come on. The problem is how they keep putting a man down and making them look stupid. On what show? On all the shows, or Supergirl or Flash? Which show are they putting men down? Well, we got 10 minutes. So if this is a longer discussion, we may have to save it. Okay, Supergirl mostly. Okay, so fairness, I've been in and out of Supergirl. I did see the last 2 episodes of Supergirl. Put the men down. You mean Agent Liberty's whole storyline? I don't know if they're putting the men down. James is a good character. Brainiac's a good character. John's a good character. I don't know, but like I said, Supergirl, yeah, they tend to take their political stuff and they go to the extreme with it sometimes. So I can't understand how they do the extreme, and I'm just like, yeah, guy, you're doing a little too much. So, but it is a show where the hero is a female, so I mean, we're gonna, get that. Blame the writers for Barry's infuriate. Yeah. And they do depower Superman a bit. On Supergirl, yeah. I don't know why on Supergirl. They've done it twice now. And they did it in a crossover. They say that Supergirl is more powerful than Superman. That's just not true. That's not true. And I know their excuse is that she is older than him in real life. Not in real life, but you know what I mean. She's older than him. She's his older cousin. So that's why she's more powerful. But I'm like, no. I don't believe that. But is this Supergirl stronger than Superman in the comics? It really depends on which comic you, I think, are reading, because, yeah, I was just about to say that. There's been a long-standing debate about who is more powerful. It kind of goes with the series that I'm doing, like Battle It Out, where I put like superhero, or a villain and villain, superhero and villain to match up against each other. And the first one I did was Superman versus Wonder Woman. And it depends on who you talk to. Superman will win that fight for some people, and Wonder Woman will win that fight for some people. I did, to me, Superman versus Wonder Woman, I gave it to Superman. And Superman versus Supergirl, you have some people saying Supergirl's gonna win, some saying Superman's gonna win. I'm giving it to Superman. Even though they have the exact same powers, I get it, I know that. So technically, some people even say it's a tie, but I know they have the exact same powers, they're from the exact same place, they're family related, whatever. I'm giving it to Superman. It's just, maybe I'll do a video and explain. It's just, I think it's too much to go into now, but comics change all the time. There's some comics where she wins, there's some comics where he wins, just like Superman versus Wonder Woman. The only thing, I think the only thing I know is constant, that has been constant in the comics about, like, when they fight each other, is Barry is always faster than Superman. Like, the Flashes are always faster than Superman. I've always believed Wonder Woman could take Superman out easily. That's the woman's a warrior. Supergirl is stronger than Superman. But if Batwoman beat up Batman, I will rage. Why though? Isn't that the same thing? So if Supergirl could beat Superman, then why can't Batgirl beat Batman? And why are y'all saying Supergirl? I gotta do some more research. I know comics, but I don't claim to be the expert and have read every single comic there ever was. But oh, Batwoman. Batwoman's pretty good. But if we're being honest about who's the best martial artist in the whole entire DC universe, that title goes to Lady Shiva, if I'm not mistaken. So Lady Shiva could probably would rock Batman. Just saying. I believe that to be true. Don't fight me. I just think that's true. The Batman. I knew he was going. I knew I was going to get you with that one. I knew I was going to get you with that one, sir. What's up? Oh. I know. Show's starting in like 5 minutes. All right, I'm gonna wrap it on up. This was fun. Yes, no, maybe. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Let me know. Like I said, anytime that I can do this, I will do this. Pre-show before the show actually starts. Yes, thumbs up. Where, you know, fans can come, talk about whatever we want to get off our chest and about the show and everything. And then we head over, we watch the show, and then please come back and watch my review of the episode. And if you have not already, please hit subscribe to my channel and hit the notifications bell to get notified whenever I post a new video. And then after you're done subscribing to my channel, head over to Little Girl Geek and subscribe to her channel. And
don't forget to hit the notification, the bell, so you can get notified every time I make a new video and she makes a new video. And don't forget to check out our Instagram. Don't forget to check out Big Girl Geek's Instagram, my Instagram at Little Girl Geek, and don't forget to check out the Geeky Family, where we post some of our
Geeky Family
pictures.
vlogs.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm heading over to Twitter now to watch the show.
Yeah.
So if you want, you can join me there, and we'll check you guys out. Thank you. She is such a doll.
I got
All right.
snacks.